out like motivational stuff and he's just not playing. So like I have no idea why. Maybe they're just like, hey, dude, pretend you're hurt. We want Ronald Jones to keep the job.
It may be. Hopefully everything's good there because that's not a good situation. But yeah, we are live, so you guys should be getting those notifications soon. Tuning in, probably watching this little part on replay anyway, so you can't hear me just butchering this intro. But yeah, just fired up, ready to get into this. But how you doing, Corey?
I'm doing good. Oh fuck! I just canceled out a guy that I didn't want to take out of my rankings.
You good? Just add him back.
Can you put the link in the chat? Sorry, I'm kind of in the middle of something.
What link, sir?
In the Discord.
Oh yeah, here. Let me quickly answer this question. What's good, guys? What's good, Trey? Nick, what's up, guys? Golfer Fitz, Gassner, Drake. So for that one, I would go with Goff Fitz pretty close, but to be honest, I would still go. It depends on your risk. It depends on your risk management for me.
I don't think so. I think it's Goff pretty easily.
Really?
Yeah.
I think. And then the other question is easily Gaskin. But talking about Goff or Fitz, I feel like Goff's going to be the safer play because Fitzpatrick's always got that aspect to him where like he can just blow up in one game. But man, that matchup against the Jets looks pretty freaking prime for Fitz. So in my opinion, that all comes down to your like risk reward type tolerance. A safer play for me is going to definitely be Goff, whereas Fitz I think has a little bit more upside in that game. So that's my thought. Here, I'm going to quickly take the questions. I'm going to put the link in the Discord.
Yeah, so I was sick on Friday, and now Danny's sick, which is kind of funny. But okay, what's good, fellas? What's good, Parth?
The OG Parth.
Yeah, McCole Hardman versus Buffalo, or risk it with DJ Chark versus Detroit. Okay, so I would risk it with DJ Chark versus Detroit,
same.
Personally, because one, you said it's a standard. DJ Chark is pretty much a touchdown or bust guy anyway. So in a standard league, he's got probably more value than more of a PPR guy. But I mean, I guess McCole Hardman's kind of the same way. But McCole Hardman versus Buffalo, like he's not like a guy that I'm comfortably starting. He's still more of like a desperation, like wide receiver 4 type. Even though Sammy Watkins, like I don't even know if he's going to be out for that game or not. But McCole Hardman's just always like you have to hope for a big play. Like that's the only thing you can get from McCole Hardman.
Agreed. Yeah, no, just basically what you said. It's the same thing. Keith, good morning, guys. PPR, Boyd, Hardman, McLaurin, Chenault, Preston Williams need 2. I would still go with Boyd and McLaurin there, but McLaurin versus Chenault is a lot closer.
Yeah, that's really close.
To be. Now, if Chark was for sure out, I would go with Chenault, but because Chark's back, again, to be fair though, like with Chark in the offense, I actually do think
the offense is better overall.
That's what I'm saying. So I mean, realistically, while you're losing a little bit of targets with Chenault with Chark back, the efficiency of the targets going to be much better. Again, I would still go.
Honest to God, I think I might start Chenault over McLaurin.
Because it's full PPR, I want to go with McLaurin personally because I do still think that, I mean, if Washington wants to get anything going in their passing game, it's going to be through McLaurin because, frankly, they have nothing else.
The newsflash: they're not going to get anything going in the passing game because
that game's going to be.
I saw someone say this in the Discord earlier today. I'm not scared of James Bradbury. You should be.
Yeah,
like you should be. He's absolutely
been fantastic.
Down like better receivers than Terry McLaurin.
Yeah, no, I agree. Now I would still go with him over Chenault. Now for the record, that game is going to be like 17-14.
Yeah, no, it's going to be a gross, low pace game. I have to imagine that Kyle Allen and the Washington football team can't get anything going offensively if McLaurin's being shut down. I don't like that game. The game Chenault is in is going to be way faster pace, way higher scoring. I'm going to go with Chenault.
Sure. Yeah, I mean. Hey, yo, what's good? What's good, Justin?
Back to back in my rankings.
Claypool.
I would pick Claypool.
Let me just see, because I literally just moved Claypool up. I think I have him right.
22 and 23 in my rankings. I would go Claypool.
To be fair, I have Claypool at 23 and Jefferson at 25 right now. So actually, I'm gonna make him 24 because I like him better than Marquise Brown this week. But yeah,
Marquise Brown at 31.
I like Claypool there for the record, Almond. Edelman or Adrian? That's always going to be Edelman for me. Parth.
I kind of need to know the scoring format. As gross as that sounds.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Edelman's not been that good, man.
To be fair, though, he had the freaking COVID week, and then he also played a week with frickin' Jarrett Stidham and Brian Hoyer. I don't necessarily
agree,
think
but
that.
even with Cam, he only had one good game out of like the 3 that he played with him.
Didn't he have 2? He had 1 letdown game, no?
I'm pretty sure he only had the 1 game against Seattle where he was really good.
Yeah, that was the one blow up. I got to check the actual consistency around that, but yeah, we'll see. What's your opinion on starting?
I would start Higbee personally.
I would start Tanyan.
Really?
Yeah. Again,
okay. Should we lay that one down on the bets? We might have to.
Fuck it. Go for it. What's it, 5-3 right now?
Okay, here's my thought. Robert Tanyan, first of all, is the Packers offense is going up against the best defense that they've played. So I don't think they're going to be – they've scored like 38 points per game. I don't think they're scoring that right now. They've played the Falcons, the Vikings. Like, they played some garbage defense.
Oh,
so
no, I fully agree.
Err on the side of this game is lower scoring than I think most people think it's going to be. And not only that, but Higbee has a great matchup.
The way I view it, though, is Devontae Adams we know is going to eat regardless. Mm-hmm. Who's going to be the wide receiver 2 that realistically eats against Tampa's defense? Scaling?
There isn't going to be one. It's going to be Aaron Jones.
Exactly. So ultimately here, he's at worst going to be your 3rd option in a game that, in my opinion, yes, it'll be lower scoring than expected.
He has
but
in general, or else he's useless to me.
I do that with Higbee. Higbie's been literally the most.
I know he hasn't been that great. They've also had a pretty difficult schedule, the Rams, thus far.
It's fair.
I think this is a game against the Niners, like banged up secondary. Like, I think Goff is gonna like have a good game in this one. I think this game is actually going to be one to attack on the side of the Rams passing game.
Again, like, it's close for me. I really like Tanyan, for the record. I do think that he's gonna supplement you. 3rd target in the offense type numbers at the tight end position. He's never going to have like a 7 for 110 type game at the tight end position. But if he consistently gives you 5 for 60 and then a touchdown every now and then, that's literally what Mark Andrews was last year. People don't want to acknowledge that because Mark Andrews had 11 receiving touchdowns.
I'm just not buying the Robert Tanyan breakout. What is the guy in his 7th season? He's never broken out. Like, I don't buy it.
In his 3rd or 4th, no?
Huh?
He's only a season longer than Sternberger, I'm pretty sure.
Really? If that's the case, I'll have to stand corrected. But wasn't he on Detroit before?
No, he got drafted by the Packers.
Oh, shit. No, I'm thinking of someone else.
You're thinking of like Jesse James?
No, I'm thinking of the one guy that used to be on Detroit. The guy that used Toy Lolo. That's what I'm thinking of.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, dude.
Okay, yeah. I'm a little bit more intrigued by Tanyan now because I didn't know he was that young. I thought he was like a veteran, like a veteran guy. So I'll change my stance a little bit in terms of his rest of season outlook, but I still do like Higbee this week over him.
I saw, obviously, don't take this for like face value, but I saw literally a comparison of player profiles, and in terms of athletic profile, this guy literally looks the exact same from Kittle. Like, I obviously, like, you're not going to take that at face value, but it's just something like interesting to look at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I mean, he's athletic, he's played well, so I mean, while the name isn't really sexy or flashy, I do think that he does have the opportunity to be a top 7 tight end rest of the season. Because I mean,
I think he has the opportunity to do that. I view Higbee this week as my tight end 10, and Tanyan this week as my tight end 13. Well, so while Tanyan could very easily overtake him the rest of season, I do think I like Higbee this week better.
Yeah, I have Tanyan at 7 for the record, so we're definitely going to do that Tanyan versus Higbee. Mm-hmm. All right, we'll quickly get back to Arslan in a second. Let's get to this $5 super chat from Revenant. Appreciate that $5 super chat from you. He asked, full PPR, pick 2, McLaurin, Connor, Miles Sanders. Thanks.
I'll go with the back half.
Exactly. I would go with the 2 running backs in that situation. Again, although it's full PPR, McLaurin's also like nice in that format. He is still facing against James Bradbury. So ultimately, give me the 2 running backs that are going to get 18 plus touches at this point is pretty much a lot.
I generally tend to side with running backs and flex decisions that have guaranteed volume anyways, unless they're like because wide receivers, like even your number 1 receiver like Terry McLaurin can disappear for a game and not get that much volume. As we've seen, teams are not willing to throw at James Bradbury. Amari Cooper barely got any volume last week.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. And also, again, thank you for that $5 super chat, Revenant. So let's get back to Arslan. Wait, okay.
That's his first one was Big Ben or Brady. And I would say Big Ben, personally.
Yeah, no, definitely. The Big Ben's like my QB7 on the week.
My thing with Brady this week is that I think Ronald Jones is going to have a good game.
Agreed.
I think this is more of a Ronald Jones game, and I think that Brady will be solid in this one too. But I like Mike Evans has a tough matchup against Jair Alexander. Chris Godwin coming back is big, but I think Big Ben's matchup. Who are they going up against again?
Big Ben, Cleveland.
Cleveland, yeah, Big Ben going up against Cleveland. It's more of a pass funnel defense, the way that Cleveland's been playing on the as far as run defense so far this season. So I think Big Ben is going to have to air the ball out. And even though Deontay Johnson's out, they're a pretty deep receiving core, and they have Ebron still and some backs that can catch passes. I think Big Ben is pretty safe this week.
Fully agree. I mean, he's my QB7. I do think he's going to have a 20+ point week again. I mean, you started him with confidence basically all season. Why would you stop against a good matchup in Cleveland? So
yeah, he hasn't finished lower than like QB 18 this season too, Big Ben. So he hasn't like had a bad game once.
He's looked really good too, like just from a real life standpoint. Like, although you've seen kind of guys like Drew Brees not look like the same type of quarterback, like Ben Roethlisberger has stepped in from a complete elbow surgery that wiped out last year for him, and he's looked the part. He's looked like the same quarterback than when he left. So, yeah, go with Big Ben. Once again, you guys are one of the most knowledgeable
questions up there. Arsenal, go up 25. I'm going to rent a limo. That question?
Oh no!
First time Arsenal asked the Big Ben or Brady question.
Yeah. No, that's below it. I'm at Trey.
Nah, dude, you're too low. Hold on, I'm tripping.
What? Yeah, you are tripping.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Trey's above him. Yeah. Once again, you guys are one of the most knowledgeable people out there. I appreciate that, Trey. Again, 2 running back, 1 flex. Would you start Sanders, Madison, Gaskin, Gurley, or Jefferson? So, I mean, first of all,
go with the first 3 first.
I was about to say, yeah.
I think I would start Todd Gurley over Gaskin.
That one's close.
It is, but I think that's who I would start.
I think I'd go Gaskin there, man. Honestly, the more I think about it, wait, who's that Atlanta play again? Oh yeah, Vikings.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's
Atlanta, for what it's worth, too.
Yeah.
Remember how one of our biggest concerns with Todd Gurley was that he wouldn't get like a lot of rushing touchdown volume and stuff like that.
They've been running the ball in the end zone.
They've been running the ball in the red zone.
Yeah. Yeah, I just checked it right now. I have Gurley at 15 and Gaskin at 18. So there's your answer. I guess I'm on Todd Gurley this week. So,
yeah.
I'm going to rent a limo drive to a random exchange. Yes, you need to record that and send it to us, and maybe we'll put a little clip in a video of you doing that.
Yeah, for sure.
Week 6, boys. Let's go 25. What's happening, boys? What's happening, Jared? Big Ben or Cousins, full PPR. Also, full PPR because the quarterbacks. We always say that.
Yeah, I would play Kirk Cousins.
I would go Ben and Claypool. I think
Cousins playing against the Falcons pass defense. That's that's the separating factor. I know if Deontay Johnson was playing, it does downgrade Ben slightly. So I would play Kirk Cousins over him, and then I think it's pretty easily Claypool for me there on the second part.
Same. Yo, Claypool is a top 24 receiver for me this week.
Yeah.
So yes, Big Ben or Brady again. Yep, we're good. Schultz or Ebron this week in the future. They're really close for me. The problem with Schultz is you never know how a change in quarterback's going to change the ultimate dynamic of targets in an offense. Because, I mean, heck, last week when Dalton came in, we did see Michael Gallup start to be used a lot, like far more consistently than he was used in previous.
I think it's pretty easily Ebron for future for me.
That's what I was going to say. I think it's Ebron again because of that factor. We don't know how the distribution of targets going to be and how the overall volume of passing targets in the offense is going to be affected. Because obviously, when you're losing a guy like Dak, pardon,
Revenant put another super.
Oh, dope. Well, we'll get back to that too. We don't know how the distribution of targets is going to be, and we also don't know the overall volume in the offense. Again, the Cowboys' offense is one that's averaging freaking over 35 points per game at this point. So realistically, like, how's that going to get affected? How's the pace of play going to get affected by changing your quarterback? You're not getting a mobile guy in Dak, but more so a stiffer, more ideal pocket quarterback in Andy Dalton. So I kind of want to see how that gets
line injuries are a much bigger deal for Dalton.
100%. That was the main thing too. The offensive line, as much as a lot of casuals want to say, oh, Cowboys best offensive line in the league.
It hasn't
at
been the
this
same
point.
even with those guys
Yeah,
back. It's Tyron Smith has regressed. He's getting older, and Travis
he's out for
Striker
the year.
being gone obviously doesn't help.
3 of their 5 All Pros are out for the year, like including the center who just retired. So
Is Collins out for the year? I thought he was
Yeah.
only just on like an 8-week IR or something.
I'm pretty sure he got ruled out, which is just a
Not
mess.
great.
But yeah, let's quickly get to that super again. Appreciate that again, Revenant. Another $5 super chat from the boy. Okay, now pick 2 wide receivers: AJ Brown, McLaurin, Fuller. Thanks again. Appreciate y'all. No problem. Anytime you want to leave a question, feel free to in the comments. Talk about your question here. AJ Brown. That's what I was going to say. I would start AJ Brown. AJ Brown for me, first of all, is a top 10 receiver on this week. I know you're a little lower on
far with him, but I do really like him this week. I think the Titans showed that they're an explosive passing game, and they don't need Derrick Henry to carry everything. Like Arthur Smith is dialing it up, and AJ Brown made a huge difference against, I mean, a decimated Bills defense without Tre'Davious White and a couple other pieces, but they hung 40 on them or whatever. So
yeah, 42-16. And Fuller, because again, McLaurin's matchup is super tough this weekend. Fuller has not just been used as like, it's kind of Fuller and Robbie Anderson kind of remind me of each other this year, because while they're known as typical just deep threats down the field, they've been used as consistent target hogs in their offense.
Yeah.
So I mean, as long as Fuller's playing, as long as Fuller's 100%, I'm fine with sliding him into my wide receiver 2 high end flex type.
Oh yeah, he's a top 20 receiver for sure.
Yeah, agreed. So that answers your question. Again, thank you again for that $5 super chat, Revenant. Very appreciative of that. Where did we leave off?
It was Jared, I think. Jared.
We answered the Schultz.
Yeah, we got that one already. Would I be silly to start Johnny with my flex?
No.
Frankly, I think
I would want to know who your other tight end is, because assuming you're asking that, you probably have a Kittle or Kelsey. Yeah, so I don't think it's silly at all, to be honest. I mean, you're looking at the matchup against Houston. Yes, Houston's been better against receivers as we thought they would be going into the season, but they've still been league average according to fantasy points allowed. So, I mean, ultimately, yes, McLaurin's matchup super, super tough against Bradbury. I think Jonnu's a safer play with obviously McLaurin because of his talent being an upside shot in that game.
I think if it's a full PPR league, I would play McLaurin because Jonnu is not a target hog tight end. He's more of like a big play touchdown type tight end. So I would, if it was full PPR, I'd play McLaurin. But if it's half or standard, I don't blame you for playing Jonnu over him.
Also, let us know the tight end that you have currently in your slot.
Yeah, it's probably Andrews, Kelsey, or Kittle because those are the only 3 tight ends that are better than Jonnu Smith for fantasy this year, in my opinion.
Would you say Andrews is even better than him?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah. It's close. Start 3: Fuller, AJ Brown, Julio, Crowder, McLaurin, Robbie Anderson, and CEH. So I mean, instantly you're gonna get CEH, AJ Brown, in my opinion, in your lineup. Now it comes down to Fuller, Julio, Crowder. I
think Julio is out for me because he's coming off the injury. I want to see what his usage is. Plus, you have so many great options.
Yep.
So I think I would personally.
I'm going Robbie Anderson.
Robbie Anderson, CEH.
Yeah, that's same. I mean, Robbie Anderson has been used as an alpha receiver. So until that disappears, which I don't think it will, fire him up as a wide receiver 2 in your lineup. Chenault, Woods, or Edmonds flex half PPR. To me, this is still going to be Woods. He to me, if Woods is playing, Woods is a top 14 at minimum receiver every week. So, if we knew more about the situation in the Arizona over if Edmonds is taking over or if they're going to split it 50-50 or we know which Drake's happening, maybe it would be Edmonds in a future question because, again, he still has the potential to take over that backfield. But give me Woods and the safety that he provides. So, Boyd, Chenault, Marvin Jones for flex PPR. The boy Mosh. You go with Tyler Boyd there, and you don't think twice about it.
Yeah, and for what it's worth, guys, can you hit the button that looks like this? Helps us out tremendously. I'll be back in a second. My voice is a little hoarse. I'm going to hork out some shit.
Yeah, say with me. Wentz, Allen, or Burrow at Superflex. So Carson Wentz, Kyle Allen, or Joe Burrow. I would still go with Joe Burrow there. Again, it's close. Let me just check my rankings between him and Wentz. Yeah, I have Joe Burrow at 17 against Indy. It is a tough defense, as we've seen thus far. But ultimately here, given the overall situation that's going on with the Eagles right now, I mean, Carson Wentz does not look good. He's playing a tough matchup in Baltimore, a team that is going to absolutely exploit that offensive line of the Eagles. Again, Kyle Allen's not going to be in the discussion here for the record. So between Wentz and Burrow, I like Burrow slightly more because I do still think that he's just been playing better. I mean, Wentz has not realistically had a good game all season. So I would definitely start Burrow with confidence over Wentz. Marquise Brown or CeeDee Lamb? My answer, CeeDee Lamb. I mean, if you're actually looking at the matchup advantage he has on Byron Murphy, him and Amari Cooper are two of the highest matchup advantages per se, according to PFF. Again, CeeDee Lamb is going to go up against Byron Murphy. Solid corner, but I mean, CeeDee Lamb has proven thus far that at minimum, he's a top 20 receiver in the NFL. And in fantasy, given his role in the slot for the Cowboys offense, I do think that can instantly provide you top 15 PPR production. I mean, he's just played phenomenal. I mean,
as crazy as it sounds, too, it seems like CeeDee Lamb might even be the guy that sees the least downtick in terms of his role with Dalton, because we saw Dalton utilize Boyd tremendously. Like, he knows how to use a slot receiver, and Cooper and Gallup have, I mean, already even this season been more up and down than CeeDee Lamb has been. He's been pretty consistent so far for what his role is.
For sure. I mean, if you're looking at him, he 93% of his snaps have been in the slot. He's been specifically a slot receiver for the Cowboys, but heck, he don't care. He's dominating in that role. I mean, you're getting a rookie receiver who's on pace for almost 1,400 yards and 7 touchdowns. I mean,
yeah, that's like Odell numbers in his rookie year. We're probably gonna have to get through these a little bit faster because we got stacking up here.
Let's get it. Yeah. We're at 11:35. Okay, it's 11:51. Yeah, damn. Sorry, Philip Lindsay or Chase Edmonds. Yep, because Melvin Gordon's ruled out. Happy Sunday, Chris Cross. Glad to see you back in the chat for the live stream. Appreciate that. McLaurin or Antonio Gibson? Pardon?
Fisticuffs.
The boy, another familiar face.
I would Antonio Gibson there. I think I tweeted this out the other day, but the Washington football team has been inside the 5-yard line 20 times so far this season, which is like the 4th highest amount of times in the NFL, and they've ran it 18 of 20 times, 95%.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah.
Jamal Williams versus Tampa or Cam Akers versus San Fran full?
Cam Akers.
Cam Akers, yeah, easily there. I don't like Jamal Williams to begin with, and then he also plays Tampa on top of that.
It's full PPR, so he'll probably catch a couple balls, so I don't hate it from that perspective, but Cam Akers, I mean, we don't really know what's going on in that backfield, so we can kind of just hope that Cam Akers does something.
Yeah, agreed. Edelman has only had one good game thus far. He had another like decent game though. No, he had like a 14-point PPR game. I remember because I had him.
Okay, yeah. So week 1, he had like a half decent game. 5 for 57. Like, that's not terrible, but it's not good.
No, it's not
for 179 was his only actual good game.
That's fair, yeah, because he had 13 points. That's what I saw. Oh, because he had a carry for 23 yards as well.
Oh,
so
right.
13 full PPR points. That's where, I saw it. Fair. AJ Brown or Drake as last flex in the standard. Give me AJ Brown there. Yep. Bush sounds like he smokes 50 packs of cigarettes in the past week. Hope you feel better soon, brother.
Hey, it's all coming up now, so I'm getting there. I got sick on Tuesday or Wednesday, and it's like it's starting to go away now. So I'll be better by like tomorrow probably.
Yeah, fair. I did a really dumb trade. So you gave up Rojo and John Brown Rojo for John Brown and Singletary, or you gave up John Brown and Singletary for Rojo?
He gave up. I think he gave up Rojo. The way Rojo's playing, he's the best asset of those guys.
Yeah,
in my opinion. I know Rojo is a polarizing guy because he was so bad his rookie year. He was like he everyone wants to hate on the dude, but he's played well this season. And I don't know what the hell is going on with Leonard Fournette, but either way, Ronald Jones has earned his starting role, and I think he deserves to continue to be the starter, and I think that's what the coaching staff believes as well, and I think he's a top 20 running back this season.
Yep, I agree. PPR, Hunt, Connor, Montgomery. First two.
Yep.
Actually,
no. I would go with Montgomery over Connor.
Really?
Yeah, dude. Montgomery is going up against Carolina, first of all. Second of all, Montgomery has seen like workhorse usage since Tariq Cohen's gone down. He has like 85% of snaps. He's running routes on like 60% of plays. Like, he has been much better. And Connor, as I mentioned, the Browns are more of a pass funnel defense. So I have a feeling Ben's going to be the guy that kind of beats them as opposed to James Conner. So I have David Montgomery inside my top 15 this week.
Fair. I have Connor inside my top 12, I believe. So when you're looking at Connor, in my opinion, I mean, Deontay Johnson being out not only impacts the game in that regard too, but I do think Connor could step up and give you a little bit more of a receiving output than we're
I
used to,
actually have
especially with Johnson
Montgomery
out.
at 11 and Connor at 12, so they're very close for me. But I would say Montgomery is
Yeah.
a bit ahead.
I have Connor at 9, Montgomery at 14. So
Okay.
yeah, we're kind of close there. But yeah, I would go Connor and Hunt. He would go Montgomery and Hunt. But you're sitting pretty if those are your options in a full
Yeah,
PPR.
sure.
Also, I don't know if I'll just
One more thing on that. I think the full PPR adds a little bit of an element to it as well, because
for
Montgomery, as
Connor
I mentioned, has been more involved in the passing game aside from Connor, like other than Connor, because Connor has not really been involved in that role so far this season. But
that's fair.
Yeah, let's rip through some of these.
Oh, yeah, let's get it. Also, yep, I saw that too. They got reported it yesterday as well. So
yeah, they said he was questionable yesterday, but I believe he's active. Yeah,
Lindsay or John flex.
Lindsay.
Yeah, especially with Gordon out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we got to that. Zach Ertz or Graham. Give me Jimmy. Yeah, no.
Give me Jimmy Graham.
Yeah,
they're give me Jimmy Graham.
They're like back to back.
It's disgusting. I can't believe I'm saying. Give me Jimmy Graham.
Who would you play? Taylor or Rojo? Rank these 4 for the week. Chark, Moore, Fuller, Higgins. So I would play Taylor over Rojo. Rank the 4 for the week. I would go Fuller,
DJ Moore. I'd play DJ Moore over Chark
against Detroit.
Yeah, dude. DJ Chark is like he's up in the air, man. I feel like there's a solid chance he could like leave this game early. I think DJ Chark is like a top like 36 receiver, but a guy like DJ Moore who's like a top 30 receiver for me, I would rather play than DJ Chark.
That's fair. Yeah, they're both the clear 2-3 for me.
If it came down to Chark and Higgins, I would play Chark, but I think DJ Moore is a good enough option that you could afford to sit Chark and see kind of what happens with that situation.
That's fair. Do I start teammates? I would start Chark over Cooks.
Yeah, I would too.
Yeah. Is Akers or Hollywood over? I would still go with Hollywood there. You got to bite the bullet on the matchup there.
Yeah, I think you do as well. But if you are feeling really, really gutty, you could consider playing Ayuk over Hollywood, because Debo is going to probably see a lot of Jalen Ramsey. Ayuk might have a better game, but I honestly expect the Rams to just shellac the 49ers tonight.
Yeah. Also, we what's it called? Bench DJ Moore, LaVisca, half PPR. I have a bad feeling about this Bears matchup. I would go DJ Moore over LaVisca. It's close, but the matchup. I'm more so scared about the usage. Wait, what's up?
I have Visca ranked higher.
Really? Eh? One sec.
I have a bad feeling about this Bears matchup too, for the same exact reason. Buster Screen in the slot has been very good.
That's fair.
I don't think DJ Moore is a must start. He's not in that territory anymore. It sucks because you probably spent a 3rd round pick on him like I did, but
yeah,
you have to play matchups with him. He's not like a matchup proof guy anymore.
So Arsalan said, thank you for answering my question. I really like this channel. Keep up the good work. Appreciate that again, Arsalan. And Bush, check your phone quickly. Evan says, love the content. Just traded for DK. Traded Jonathan Taylor and Devontae Parker. Team is Henry, CEH, Montgomery, Gibson, Ridley. Do you like the trade? Start Demont. Okay, first of all, what are your thoughts on the trade? With your depth, I could see it being fine because of your depth, but I mean, I just don't think I could personally give up a top 15 running back and another wide receiver 2 for DK personally.
Okay, hold on. Jonathan Taylor and Parker for DK.
Yeah.
Is that what the trade is?
Yeah, I mean, he's got the depth to be able to deal with it, but I just personally wouldn't give up the running back gasket because of the scarcity of the position.
No, Jonathan Taylor isn't like nearly on the level of DK in terms of like an asset or whatever, but the fact that Jonathan Taylor is a running back who has guaranteed volume makes him a better asset than he's played like.
Yeah, agreed. I mean, if you said, oh, I did this trade for like, I don't know, let me just think of a random running back now. I can't think. Like Montgomery. Zeke. If you did that for Zeke or another running back in that like fringe, like 5 to 7 area.
Yeah.
Like I would be like, okay, because at least you're getting the scarce running back. But I don't think I could give up Taylor. But appreciate the question as well. Second part of the question says Demont, Gibson, or Jefferson in the flex. Give me Demont there. Yeah. Yeah, I got Big Ben to win MVP at 35,000. Great odds there. There you go.
I mean, I don't think that's going to happen personally, just because Big Ben is he's not flashy, so he'd have to just really have crazy statistics for that to happen.
Yeah, agreed. You ready for this owner's box, L. Danny? Are we playing each other in the finals? Because I know I'm in the finals for both of those owner's box sections. So, there you go.
Yeah,
But yeah, it's rolling. When does keeper come back? Who's keeper? All right, say that in the comments. And Sanders start McLaurin or Woods. Oh, should I trade Edmonds for Gaskin? So I would go Woods over McLaurin, and yes, I would prefer Gaskin over Edmonds there.
I would as well.
Would you guys trade 2 top 20 receivers for a top 5 receiver? Yeah, if you can afford the depth, I definitely would.
If you can afford the depth, yeah. So theoretically, if you could trade Fuller and DJ Chark for Calvin Ridley or something, then I would do it.
Yeah, same. Pick one: Gaskin, Gurley, Gibson, or Edmonds. I would go with Gurley slightly over Gaskin there. Yep, I have Kittle. There you go.
Yeah.
Kenny or Devontae Parker? Give me Devontae Parker there.
Yeah.
I'm the same.
Yeah, I'd go Devontae Parker.
Moss or Jay Williams, full PPR. And a full PPR, I'd go with Jamal Williams.
Yeah, me too.
Let's do another TD challenge for a dono. Ooh, I'm not going to give away my money as easy this time. New challenge. Pick one defense special teams to score 1 touchdown and 1 sub 3,500 tight end.
Okay, let me DraftKings, I'm guessing. Yeah, we did DraftKings last time. Someone should assume that.
Yeah.
Okay, defense special teams to score 1 touchdown. Okay, I'll you keep going. I'm gonna.
Yeah, I'm just looking quick. Now we're talking.
Revenant called us professor. One of us professor, I guess.
No, he's talking to a professor.
Ah, I see. Okay, I was like, are we professor? Like, okay. So 1 defense special teams to score a touchdown. I'll make mine quick here. Give me the Minnesota Vikings against the Falcons. Wait. Oh, 1D. Okay, never mind. Sorry, I was looking at the price. I thought it had to be a cheap defense.
Oh.
Okay. Who's most likely to throw a pick six? Where's Daniel Jones?
I was about to say, I think I'm going to go with football team.
You're going to go with football team? Okay, I'm going to go with... I
was either going with football team or the Giants.
Give me the Steelers defense. Baker Mayfield can throw pick sixes. Give me the
Oddly enough, in my matchup in my home league, I have the Steelers defense. My opponent has the football team's defense. So yeah, that's pretty gutty. And then 1 sub 3,500 tight end. Now, I don't have the DraftKings prices listed in front of me. Bush, can you let me know who's available?
I think is Darren Fells sub because that's what I'm going to go with. If it's Darren, oh fuck, he's 3,800. That's annoying. Sub 3,500. Can they be 3,500 exactly?
Yeah, facts.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to go. This could be kind of stupid, but I'm going to go with Logan Thomas. Logan Thomas is 3,300.
I don't know who the other ones are for the record.
We got Drew Sample, Cameron Brate, Tyler Eifert, Chris Herndon, Trey Burton, Nick Vanette, Ryan Griffin, James O'Shaughnessy, and then it gets pretty gross. Ian Thomas.
Fuck it. I'm going Burton. Trey Burton.
Trey Burton. Yeah. Okay.
Trey
so,
Burton.
Mark that down. Trey Burton and Logan Thomas, and then the Steelers and Washington football team defense.
There we go. Woohoo.
Okay.
You quickly want to get into Jock Market before we continue?
Yeah. We gotta shout out our friends at Jock Market here. So if you guys aren't familiar with Jock Market, it's the new way to play daily fantasy sports. Each Sunday there's Jock Market is where daily fantasy sports become a stock exchange. It's a great fit with us and what we like to think of fantasy sports as. Basically how it works is right now, currently, if you guys download the Jock Market app, there's an IPO going on just like the regular stock market has, where you can bid on your favorite players based on how well that you think they're going to perform that week. You can buy and sell shares of players with other users in real time. If you have a Lamar Jackson or whatever, and he has a great first half, you can sell him for a profit at halftime and vice versa. If you can buy low on someone after the halftime break, if you think they're going to have a better second half, basically you can make money every hour, every minute, every second of every game with real time player trading and all that good stuff. Danny, you can take.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, again, there are daily contest lives for the NFL, the NBA, and the PGA as well.
Not so much the NBA anymore, but
yeah, but I mean, when it comes back, you can. Yeah, but take it really. You can take control of your fantasy sports experience. I mean, right now is the easiest time to play in free contests where you stack chips. If you're like me and Bush, or if you are in the States, you're able to get the money into it. Again, you can make some quick, easy money with the Jock Market app. Again, before these sharps catch on, make sure you go win some money on Jock Market. Download now in the App Store. Android is coming very soon for Jock Market.
Okay, so we're going to rip through some questions here. So make sure you guys are paying attention. All right.
Professor, I wouldn't do the trade because of the COVID clap.
Okay, so he's talking about trading top 20 receivers or whatever. So
fair.
Depth, he's saying depth is important with COVID, basically.
No, I fully agree. Now I
agree at every other
on.
Wide receiver is so replaceable.
Like you could pick me up and I could catch a couple passes.
Yeah, wide receivers are like if any of you guys have tried to trade a wide receiver, it's probably pretty difficult because you look at every single player's team in your league right now, and they probably have 3 to 5 startable wide receivers on their roster.
Yeah, agreed. Godwin, Robbie Anderson, Ronald Jones, flex PPR. Yeah, need 2 full PPR. Fuller, I'm assuming that's Amari. Fuller, Amari, Jonathan Taylor, Woods, and Claypool. Oh, you were in a very nice spot there, 4-1-2. And in a full PPR, give me
Woods and Taylor.
Yeah, give me Woods and Amari. No, give me Taylor and Amari. Fuck it.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Taylor and Amari.
Jonathan Taylor, you're definitely starting, and then Amari Cooper versus Robert Woods. Amari Cooper has a good matchup because Pat Pete hasn't been very good this year, but even still, that makes me nervous about Amari Cooper, even though it's like because it is still Patrick Peterson.
Yeah, Monday night game, Amari Cooper, prime time lights.
Yeah, like it just seems like a disappearing act for him. And Robert Woods has a great matchup against the
Niners.
Yeah, against the Niners.
Pick 3, standard. Woods, Anderson, Cooper, Chark, Jefferson. So first of all, Woods and Cooper are going to be in your lineup there, and then I put Anderson in your lineup as well.
Yeah, first 3.
Lindsey or Hardman, give me Lindsey there, Cody. Hit that like button, lads. Appreciate that, Ben. Hey, make sure you go listen to Ben. Hit that like button, and make sure you like Ben. You join that Discord. I mean, link in the description of so many videos. Join that Discord. We're fired up to talk ball with you guys in there as well. So, pick 2. From Crisscross, PPR, Robbie Anderson, Hollywood, Parker, Jefferson. Give me Robbie Anderson and Devontae Parker in that one.
Yeah, I agree.
Hey, boys, I missed last week. Glad to see you back again, Joseph. So my RB situation is awful right now. CMC, Eckler are hurt. Carson is by. Should I play McKinnon or Swift? I would personally go with Swift there. I mentioned AP's.
I would play McKinnon.
AP's kind of been dealing with the illness. I mean, he's going to play today, but at the same time, I mean, a 35-year-old running back dealing with an illness all week and then just trying to suit up for a game. It just sounds like
a 35-year-old running back also has wolf's blood. So I'm going to go with it. I'm going to go with McKinnon because I think the Rams pass rush is going to decimate. Like from what I've seen from 49ers people, they're not really impressed with the way their offensive line's playing. And Aaron Donald just coming off of a 4-sack performance against the Washington football team. So I'm going to go with Jerick McKinnon, just hope that he catches a lot of passes. I don't know what scoring format this is, but if it's a full PPR, then I'm definitely taking McKinnon.
Yeah, I mean,
involved in that way as well.
If you're looking at it, man, freaking that Aaron Donald, do you think he realistically?
Aaron Donald is the best defensive player I've ever seen.
I was just about to ask you that. Yeah. Do you think him or fucking?
I mean, we never got to see Lawrence Taylor play.
That's what I was going to say.
He might play because we're too young, but in my lifetime, he is the best defensive player I've ever seen.
Yeah, I agree. And also Hollywood or Gallup. I would go personally Hollywood slightly there.
I would go with Gallup, I think.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Ertz or Hawkinson. Give me Hawkinson to be quite honest.
Too, yeah.
Yeah.
That's going to be that game I attacked in my DFS lineup. I attacked the shit out of that game. I have Stafford, Galladay, Hawkinson, and then I ran it back with James Robinson on the ground. So I attacked that game.
I still got to make my DFS lineup, so appreciate you letting me know there, Bush.
Yeah.
But
right,
yeah, no,
so I need 2 PPR flex. Kenyon Drake, Chase Edmonds, Jonnu Smith, Jamison Crowder. So Jamison Crowder is 100%
yes
for me in a PPR.
I'm going Jonnu and Crowder.
I think I'd go with Kenyon Drake as well, to be honest.
Really?
I don't know. I don't like it. PPR really downgrades Jonnu for me because he doesn't catch that many passes. He's a big play waiting to happen and he gets touchdowns. So I think the Chase Edmonds versus Kenyon Drake thing in a full PPR is so difficult because Chase gets all the passing work, but Drake gets all the you could hope for a touchdown with him. So I'll go with Crowder and Drake, but I don't blame you for playing Edmonds over Drake either.
Agreed. Hawk easy. Ben agrees.
Yeah.
Banged up Chark or T Higgins. I would go with Chark.
Yeah, I would go with Chark as well.
I think we answered that.
Yeah, we literally had this exact scenario. I would go with Chark for sure.
Kevin says AJ Brown or Chark. Thank you guys. AJ Brown for me.
Oh, and quickly, if you guys want to help me with a start set question, I have Antonio Gibson in my flex right now, but I do have DJ Chark on my team also. So Antonio Gibson or DJ Chark half PPR. Let me know what your response is there. I am going to currently go with Gibson because I'm going to go with the guaranteed volume because Chark hasn't really been a guy to get guaranteed volume so far this season. So I'll let you guys decide that one.
Julio's playing, right?
Huh?
Julio is playing. Okay.
Yeah, Julio's playing.
Because I'm going to start him over Brandon Cooks in my league.
All right. Jose says 2 out of 3 Swift, Chenault, Moore. I'm assuming that's DJ Moore. So I'm going to go with DJ Moore and Laviska Chenault there. Yeah. Should I start Amari Cooper or Christian Kirk? Arsalan says I'll go with Amari Cooper. And close. Full PPR Mostert chart OBJ for my flex.
Mostert OBJ.
I'm go with Raheem Mostert there. Yeah.
I thought it was 2 for a second.
I think OBJ has a decent matchup. The Steelers have been a lot lighter against the pass, but I could see Baker just being under so much pressure in this game that the Browns offense looks terrible. So I think I would go with Mostert because he's safer.
Agreed. Cedric Wilson and Darius Slayton. I would still go with Darius Slayton.
Yeah, you could drop Cedric Wilson.
It depends how deep the league is, but
I don't think so. I like because you got 3 better receivers on that team.
I know if it's like a 16-team league, I can see owning him. But how about Edelman or T Higgins? It could be a dynasty question for the record, but Edelman or T Higgins, I would still go with Edelman. I
wouldn't. I would go with T Higgins.
Really? Yeah.
I need to see something from Edelman, man. Like Edelman hasn't looked that good. Like T Higgins is looking good. He's getting a bigger role week in and week out, and his air yard share is higher than most of the receivers in the NFL right now.
Yeah, fair. Edmonds or Chark, half point PPR, already starting Drake. I would go if you're starting Drake, I would go with
Drake
Chark.
Already, I would start Chark.
Yeah. PPR, Claypool or Evans, Fitzmagic or Rodgers. I'd go with Mike Evans and Aaron Rodgers there.
Yeah, me too.
French toast or pancakes? Ooh.
Full PPR, I'm gonna give me French toast.
Yeah, same.
French toast mops the floor with pancakes any day of the week.
I love pancakes, but man, French toast.
For the record, waffles is better than both of them, though.
Oh man, you gotta get a couple fucking Eggos in the toaster.
Pancakes are actually certifiable trash.
Depends. My nonna makes them.
I don't get. They're so overhyped. Give me.
My nonna makes some nice pancakes.
Day of the week over pancakes.
My nonna makes some nice pancakes. You put a little bit of butter, a little syrup. You know
about maple syrup. We're Canadian.
Oh fuck yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Me too. Half point PPR. Robbie Anderson, Justin Jefferson, Terry McLaurin, Joe Mixon. So Joe Mixon's going to be in a lineup regardless.
It is a really tough matchup. So I guess I kind of understand why you're asking about Mixon, but I'd go with Mixon and Robbie Anderson there.
Yeah, same. Beckham or Parker? Give me. I think I have Parker slightly higher.
Man, that's Parker. So close. I'm pretty sure
they're both in the same range.
I have them.
I think I have them back to back. To be honest,
I have Odell Beckham at 22, Devontae Parker at 26. So I would go with Odell Beckham.
Dude, I have that reversed. I have Parker at 22, Odell at 26.
Oh, that's funny.
For Odell's going to be 25 because I'd prefer him over Brown this week. So there you go.
All right.
That was weird. Yvette says
Gibson, McLaurin or Claypool. I'd go with Chase Claypool.
Yeah. Personally. Same. I mean, Terry McLaurin just scares me with that matchup, bro.
I really hope this is the Gibson game, though. I could see this being because the Giants, they're not that great at tackling. I've noticed that when I'm watching their games, that I could see Gibson having a huge receiving touchdown in this game, a 70-yard touchdown or something. I don't know why I feel like that's going to happen, but that's just my instinct.
Yeah, agreed.
I believe we already answered that, but Jamal Williams,
yeah,
for sure.
Julio, DJ Moore, Devontae Parker. Pick 3, boys. I have all of them on my team. Okay, so
Julio. I know he's clearly the best talent of all those guys, but he's coming off an injury, might be limited in some fashion. Robbie Anderson, 100% in my lineup. What is the scoring format? I kind of need to know that for Jamison Crowder.
The same. If it's a full PPR, he's a top 24.
Any kind of PPR league, I'm going to go Robbie Anderson, Jamison Crowder, and Devontae Parker.
Yep, agreed. Tannehill, Fitzpatrick, full PPR. Thanks, guys. Go Tannehill there.
Tannehill for sure.
I just love the full PPR with the quarterbacks.
Don't start Teddy Bridgewater against Chicago.
I could have won last game if I started Jonnu over Kittle. Should I play Kittle this week or Jonnu?
You have to play Kittle over Jonnu every week. I know Jonnu's great, but you can't sit Kittle. You just can't. If you could flex both guys, then I don't hate that. I would try and trade one of them personally.
Yeah, same. All right. Robbie Anderson or Julian Edelman, half PPR. Give me Robbie.
Yeah.
Full PPR, Higgins or I would go with Higgins.
Yeah, Higgins for sure.
Fuller, Cook, Chenault, Slayton need to. So Fuller's gonna be in there for sure. I'd probably go Fuller and Chenault.
Or actually, they're on the same team. I'll go Fuller and Chenault.
Yeah, agreed there. Wait, where do I have Chenault here? Okay, he's at 29 right now.
I have 28. So
yeah, there you go. Full PPR, flex, pick 2, Cobb, MVS, McKinnon, Boone. Thanks in advance. So
Cobb,
I mean,
100% one of them for me.
Yeah, Cobb, and I'm probably gonna go with McKinnon. No, I'm definitely gonna go with McKinnon.
I'm gonna go Cobb and MVS.
I don't like that matchup against Dean, bro.
Defense has been susceptible to big plays from time to time, so I'll go with MVS. Hope he catches a long bomb.
Michael LaRocca, Hooper or Burton? I would go Hooper.
I'd go Hooper, and then I would go Jefferson on the other question.
Justin Jefferson. Starter set 1. Mostert or James Conner?
Start James Conner.
Yeah, that's
so close though. Yeah. I would go James Conner though.
2, Tonyan or Gesicki? I'd still go with Gesicki, even though I like Tonyan. 3, should I sit AJ Brown and start? I would start AJ Brown over all of them.
Yeah.
Final one, Colts defense.
Can you start AJ Brown and Robbie Anderson? Because you're saying Chark or Slayton here. If you could start both of them, those are the 2 best receivers on your team there. But if you have to start for whatever reason, if you have to start Chark or Slayton, I would go with DJ Chark.
Agreed. And then Colts defense or New York Giants defense, I'd still go with the Colts.
Oh, yeah, easily the Colts against the Bengals. Yeah, they're going to sack the crap out of them.
Yeah, Smith, James Washington, John Brown, full PPR. If John Brown's playing, I'm definitely going with him out of those options.
Yeah, I would as well.
Should John Brown be good for tonight? There you go. I do think he plays for Monday night. He's been slated to be expected to play. And worst case scenario, if he doesn't play, you can pivot to like an Isaiah McKenzie or someone like that. Huh?
Gabriel Davis, if he's available.
Yeah. I forgot about him. Yeah, definitely. Monday night. Should I pick up Washington or New York Giants defense and drop? Yes. Yeah. Pick up the football team's defense.
So I'd go with Washington's defense this week against the Giants. Yeah.
Yep. Stafford or Tannehill. I'd go Tannehill. Also pick 1 wide receiver too. Claypool, Chark, Parker. So I would rank those in order. I believe I have it currently. Parker, Claypool, Chark.
We have a super from.
Oh, damn! I didn't
see it come in. Sorry about that, Mac.
We'll quickly answer the question and then we'll. What do you got? Claypool, Parker, Chark? Because I got Parker, Claypool, Chark.
I would have Parker, Claypool, Chark. Yes.
Yeah, same. All right, we'll get to Mac's question. Where do we leave off on Jay? So CHB is next. Appreciate the super chat from Mac Raymond here. $2 super chat. Again, means a lot to us. And getting into your question, need to Cup, Brown, Robbie Anderson, standard. So I'm assuming that
pretty easily for me.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's Marquise Brown. And if so, I would go with Cooper Kupp and Robbie Anderson. Again, appreciate that $2 super chat from you, Mac. It means a lot for us. Okay, where do we leave off? CHB. We answered Hooper. Oh, I answered that. It's this one.
Yeah, we answered this.
Here, yes. That's big facts, Ben. Big facts. Trade James Robinson and Eckler for Lockett, DJ Moore, David Johnson. RBs I have Mostert, Kenyon, Eckler, Robinson. Wide receivers I have Crowder, Parker. So, I mean, I would hold. I would hold on Robinson and Eckler because to me it looks like you have the depth to be able to deal with the loss of Eckler thus far. And when he does come back, your running back core is going to be Mostert, Robinson, Eckler, and Kenyon Drake. So
I would say as a rule of thumb, if you guys are curious, you want to be 3 deep at running back. When I say 3 deep, I mean like startable every week running backs. Like if that and I'm in one league where people are pestering me for running backs. I'm like 4 deep because I have CEH, Joe Mixon, Ronald Jones, and Antonio Gibson, and I have people pestering me every week, being like, "Trade me one of them, trade me one of them." I'm like, "No, I'm not," because I can flex 2 guys and I start 4 running backs every week.
Yep. Vincent says, "Hey guys, I love your channel. Really need a W for my birthday. Well, happy birthday, Vincent. Hopefully you get that W." Let's get into your question. Need a tight end and flex between Ertz, Engram, Kirk, half PPR. Thanks. Assuming that's Christian Kirk, I personally would go with Zach Ertz and Christian Kirk there. With Engram, I need to see it from him.
Yeah, I need to see it with Evan Engram. He looks like crap. Yeah, I also saw a thing that said he has like the lowest ADOT of like every tight end in the NFL right now. Like he's getting like checked out.
Garrett. he's the new Witten.
Yeah, literally. They're using him like Jason Witten. The guy runs like a 4.4, 840 or something like that, 4.43 or something. I don't even remember what Ingram ran, but he's way better, more athletic than Jason Witten. And he's being used like fucking doo-doo right now.
Facts. Hashtag free Swift. Amen.
Okay. Bold prediction. Between Cam Akers, J.K. Dobbins, and DeAndre Swift, Swift is the one that's going to get freed, in my opinion.
Agreed.
I think Dobbins and Akers are doomed this season. I don't think they're getting their backfield to themselves ever. I think Swift still has a chance to.
Bold prediction, it's going to be this week.
I don't think so. I think it's going to happen at some point, though. I think it happens when Patricia gets fired. Personally.
Agreed. Yeah, but let's hope it's this week.
If Patricia gets fired, go get DeAndre Swift or stash him now.
Ayuk, John Brown, or Ward, half PPR. So if you have to start one of them,
I'm going to go Ayuk.
Yes. McLaurin, Gibson, or Madison, full PPR. Give me Madison. Madison's the top 8 running back for me.
8.
Yeah, he's number 8 right now for me.
He's my 10th.
That's fair. Fitzpatrick or Minshew, PPR. Yeah.
I'll go Minshew because Chark's playing. If Chark's out, I would go with Fitzpatrick.
Yeah, same. Ronald Jones, Mostert, or Gaskin at flex. I think I currently have them. Yeah, I think I currently have the Mostert, Jones, Gaskin, but like they're all basically back to back for me. I would go.
They're all literally back to back in my rankings right now.
Let me see.
I have Mostert at 13, Ronald Jones at 14, and so I have Todd Gurley at 15, but then I have Gaskin at 16. So like they're very, very close for me.
I have Mostert at 13. I have Jones at 17 and Gaskin at 18. Yeah, I got you in the final of one of the owners box. It's likely lost. Yeah, I mean, I'm just godly at owners box, so I mean, at least losing to me is like, a good stepping stone, a good learning experience.
Yeah,
I'm fucking around, but yeah, I'm in the finals for both those owners boxes, so it's pretty nice. I already asked you guys, but I missed your answer. Lindsay or give me Philip Lindsay there, 25. Yeah,
yep,
you get there. Jonnu, T. Higgins, Chark at flex. Give me out of those options. I would go with Jonnu still.
Yeah,
it's gross, but
I know. I think I would go with Chark.
Yeah.
Who
you got winning, Green Bay or Tampa? I got the Green Bay Packers.
Green Bay because whatever team I bet on this year, the other team wins. So
you try to give them motivation.
Yeah. I bet on Green Bay because I'm assuming Tampa's going to win.
There you go.
I bet on Green Bay, and I really hope Tampa wins, but I don't think they're going to.
Full PPR, Monty, Robbie Anderson in the flex. That is in a full PPR.
I'd go Montgomery.
They're close. I'd probably go Montgomery, but it's like, but yeah. Nicholas says pick one, full PPR, Kirk, Marvin Jones. I would go. Oh man, Marvin Jones has been so disappointing, but against Jacksonville. Yeah, I would still go with Marvin Jones. I will not be able to watch that game.
I wouldn't. Yeah, Marvin Jones hasn't shown me anything. Christian Kirk at least looked half decent last week, and the Cowboys he's terrible.
I guess, yeah, in a full PPR, it's probably Kirk because man, it just sucks because Marvin Jones has just been playing like ass.
Yeah.
And like compared to what he looked like last year, I mean, spades. But yeah, it would be Kirk. I forgot he played against my fucking defense. So
yeah.
Monty. Oh, he answered a question.
Yeah.
Harmon. What? Okay. Kirk. Oh, thanks, Reynold and Nicholas. Standard League, would you rather have Gallup or Claypool for today? And what about the rest of the year? I'd rather have Claypool today and Gallup for the rest of the year.
I'd rather have Claypool today and the rest of the year.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Need two. John Brown, Chenault, DJ Moore. Give me Chenault and DJ Moore there.
Yes.
Let me break down Edelman for y'all. Week 1 against Miami, he played okay. Newton only completed 19 passes. Edelman caught 5, also rushed for 23. Week 2, it was a smash. We set his personal best in yards.
Yeah, you're forgetting the rest of the games that happened because that's why we were like down on Edelman. It's because he hasn't done anything since then. Lex.
Afraid of the Slay Shadow.
Yes,
yeah, no, I definitely would go with the other two options for you there, Mac. Appreciate it again, the super chat. Pick 3, Evans, Claypool, CD, Jefferson, Standard. So I'd go with the first three. Yeah. Pick 3, Mixon, Davis, Hunt. Oh my God, you are
Holy shit, dude! I'm sitting Joe
I'm
Mixon.
sitting Mixon.
Yeah, I'm sitting Joe Mixon against the Colts defense. I'll play Mike Davis is in my top 5.
Yeah,
as a
same.
3-punt, and then Madison's
Madison's in my top 8.
Yeah.
Like half PPR, Gore or Ingram. I'd go with Gore. I mean, I don't like any of those freaking Baltimore running backs.
Even close.
Yeah, Cousins or Burrow. I would go with Cousins.
Yeah, do not start Joe Burrow if you can help it.
Unless it was like earlier, he said Burrow or Wentz, where I'm down on both of them. So
I'd rather play Wentz.
really, I have Wentz at 20. I have Burrow at 17.
Rated this game.
So is Wentz against the Ravens.
I guess, but Joe Burrow looked bad against the Ravens last week.
Wentz has looked bad all year.
He looked okay against the Niners.
Yeah, depleted defense. Okay, there he is. He's going back into the scenarios. Okay, week 3 was a running game through and through versus LV. Newton completed 7 passes to Berkey, which was 5 more than any of his receivers. Week 4 was with Hoyer Stidham against a tough matchup. That's definitely a fair analysis.
Is Jerry Sneed a tough matchup?
Yeah, he's been like decent, I guess.
I mean, he's got a lot of picks, but is he like a shutdown guy?
I don't even know.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's Chark. Yeah, I'd go with Chark over Marvin Jones. I'm assuming that is.
Yeah, if it's Aaron or Ronald Jones, I'm going with those Joneses. But if it's Marvin Jones, I'll go with Chark.
Agreed. Thanks, guys. Have a great day. You as well, Zach. Appreciate you tuning into the live stream. All that said, I think Edelman is still good for a good year. He flashes new upside with New England. Yeah, no, I agree there, Tyler. I still think Edelman's going to be a wide receiver 3 at this point. It's just
okay. We need to do a bet on this week.
Really?
Yeah. Tell me where you got ranked, and
I have Julian Edelman at, I believe, like 31.
I have him at 36.
I have him at 32 right now.
Who do you got? I have. Let me know who you want out of these. I have Debo ranked higher than him. I have Darius Slayton ranked higher than him. Brandon Ayuk. I'll
go Ayuk.
Brandon Cooks, Laviska Shenault.
I'll go Ayuk.
You want to go Ayuk versus Edelman? Let's do it.
Yeah. All right, bet.
We got a super chat.
All right, bet. Here, 1 sec. Edelman. So we got 2 bets this week.
Question. Vincent's just donating. Appreciate that, Vincent.
Oh, appreciate that, Vincent. Means a lot. So Keith, Mixon or Connor? I would go Connor slightly there.
Yes, I would as well.
Pick up. Yep, exactly. There you go. Mosh knows.
He's a Bills fan, isn't he?
Yeah, he's in my league.
Yeah.
Briannica says James White, Jerick McKinnon, and I'm assuming that's PPR. If so,
yeah, it is. Right below it says PPR.
If White's playing, I'll go White.
I will go McKinnon.
All right.
I don't want to start Patriots running back.
Fair. Swift or Edmonds?
Edmonds.
Yes. I meant to say earlier, I'm starting Justin Jefferson and Claypool over. Yeah, I completely agree with that there. Other than Robbie, I would start Robbie over them.
Definitely start Robbie Anderson over Justin.
Yeah. I would start Robbie over them. But the other 2, I completely agree with.
Yeah, it's a tough decision between Jefferson and Claypool, but you have to start Robbie Anderson.
Yeah.
I know it's a tough matchup, but his volume is just out of this world right now.
Agreed. Well, but solid 0 deep at running back. So, please, thoughts and prayers to Tyler in getting more running backs.
Yeah, good luck because you're not going to probably get any.
Yeah, you might get 1 for like your wide receiver 1.
Yeah.
Pick two PPR. Woods, Brown, Fuller. Give me Woods and Brown.
Yeah.
Thanks, fellas. No problem, Mac. Appreciate again seeing you in the chat as well as that super chat. Josh Allen or Kyler Murray? Give me Kyler Murray.
Give me Josh Allen.
Ooh.
Actually, no. Give me Kyler Murray. Josh Allen, he had a little bit of a down game against Tennessee, so I'll go with Kyler Murray.
It's fair. Brett says half PPR, Zach Moss or Damien Harris rest of the season.
Damien Harris.
Yes, agreed there.
I don't really like either guy though.
Agreed. Let me just see. I feel like we missed some questions. Let me get back to it real quick.
No, you're good.
All right, yeah, we're good. I just want to make sure. Where are we at? Okay. Vincent, if you need help eating your cake, I have the there you go. I had Dak picked up Dalton just for the weapons the Cowboys have, so Dalton still go Tannehill. Irv or Jimmy Graham? Give me Jimmy Graham, dude. He's a top 8 tight end for me this week. Top 9. Let me see where I have him. That's somewhere around there.
Yeah, I like Irv. I tweeted this out a couple days ago though. Irv Smith played like a full-time role last week, and we'll have to see what his usage is this week, but he ran like 73% of routes for Cousins' dropbacks and stuff, and he also had like 5 targets. So I mean, Irv Smith is a good stash going forward, I would say.
Agreed.
Can't start him over Jimmy Graham.
Mixon or Moser, PPR must win this week. I would go Mixon.
Yeah, at a full PPR, I think I'd go Mixon.
Yep. Full PPR, pick 3. Juju, Robbie Anderson, Claypool, Adam. Go with the first 3 there.
Yeah, it doesn't really bother me that Juju and Claypool are both on the same team either. I would still start both of them.
Agreed. Also, Cousins or Fitzpatrick, I would go with Cousins. He's a top 8 quarterback for me this week.
Yep.
And thanks, fellas. No problem, Kyle. Again, another familiar face in the chat. Nice seeing you back. Center league, would I start Cam Newton or Deshaun Watson? Give me Deshaun Watson there.
Yep.
It's close, though. I mean, I have Cam at 7, Deshaun Watson at, I think, 4 right now. So,
yeah, I have Deshaun Watson at 3 and then Cam at like 8. So,
yeah,
pretty big difference for me.
Yeah, I have Deshaun Watson at 5, Cam at 7. So, it's a little closer for me, but yeah. PPR.
Hey, what did I tell you about Gurley?
I
knew he would break out. So flex shot. Okay, so on Gurley, I'm still not ready to admit
all
it.
Touchdowns.
Like I'm still not ready to admit it. Maybe if Todd Gurley is great for the first 8 weeks of the season, he's gonna get injured at some point. I'm telling you right now. And either way, Le'Veon Bell, Todd Gurley, and David Johnson were the 3 old running backs we were against, and we're 2 for 3 because I mean, Le'Veon Bell looked like he is in a better situation now, but you probably traded or dropped him if you drafted him.
Yep, agreed. Moser, Montgomery, CH. Huh? Oh, sorry. I guess
Freeman, Henderson, full PPR. Also, okay. Freeman, I think, is the guy I would go with between him and
Freeman over Henderson.
Yeah, dude. He
got Henderson
carries last week.
Oh, I would still go Henderson. I mean, the matchup against the football team is so much harder than the Cowboys in general.
Yeah.
I would go Henderson, man. He's looked like the main back of a better offense.
Yeah, Darrell Henderson, and then wide receiver 2, Edelman or Jefferson. I'd go Justin Jefferson there.
Yeah, agreed. And we'll get back to Keith's question, but we just got a $4.99 super chat from Russ. Appreciate the $4.99 super chat. Russ the Muss. He asked, should I drop Schultz for Fells, Burton, Brait, or take the chance on Irv Smith? I have Fant on my bench, but he's out.
So this week, I would start Schultz of those guys because you said you had Fant out, which means you can't start him. I would roll with Schultz this week. And next week, if we see what like Irv Smith's usage is, then I would pick him up for Schultz. But other than that, I would probably just hold Schultz.
I'm fully in agreement there. Again, I would start Schultz. He's the most safe option out of those. Now, I do like Fells in the aspect that I do think he can break off a touchdown, as we kind of mentioned with
he's
a
1 week guy.
But whereas Schultz, in my opinion, again, he's looked like a really good tight end thus far. And although Dak getting hurt impacts the whole offense, impacts the whole volume, we don't necessarily know who's going to take the biggest hit of it yet. So, I mean, realistically, people might just say, oh, it's going to be Schultz because he's the 4th option, quote unquote, of the offense. But realistically, it all depends on who Dalton is most comfortable with. And with Dalton being an immobile quarterback, not being able to create extra time for himself, I could see him leaning on Schultz. I could see him leaning on CeeDee Lamb. So, it just all depends. Again, we got to see how it works out on Monday night. But out of those options, I do think that Schultz, in terms of his target floor, is going to be a lot safer compared to Fells, Burton, Brait, or Irv Smith. Now, as Bush mentioned, though, if Smith continues to get to the usage that he did this week, you go drop Schultz for Irv Smith for the rest of the season. So definitely an agreement there with Bush. Where do we leave off here? Coleman. Is McLaurin worth trading? I have MT coming back, Deontay Johnson, Thielen, Ayuk, but I have Gibson. I want to have 2 Washington. Now I wouldn't trade him just because I have 2 Washington offensive players. I would trade him if I can get a decent RB2 back. Like,
I don't think you will be able to though.
Like if you could pull off like McLaurin for, I was about to say McLaurin for like Gaskin and like a small piece. Like
I don't think I'd need a piece. I think I would do it straight up.
Okay. Yeah. But yeah, I agree there with Bush there. And my running backs are Mixon, Davis, Kareem Hunt, Madison, Carson. I'm 1-4. Yeah. Once MT comes back,
you need to trade a running back because then if you're 1-4 with that team, then you're right. The rest of your team must suck. So I would personally trade a running back.
Yeah, trade Davis, the CMC owner, and try to get wide receiver back. Really?
Yeah, because he's not actually. Or yeah, I guess Davis is a limited piece as well. I'd probably trade Davis then.
Yeah. Gaskin or Connor, RB2. Give me Connor there, Dustin.
Yes.
I mean, tough matchup overall on the Chiefs. I think they're underrated, and I think Yeah, it could definitely be the case. I'm interested to see how that game works out. It's gonna be definitely fun to watch. So,
Most hype game this week.
Yeah.
Would it be biased if I said it was the game of my team?
Yeah, fair. Most hype game. Yeah,
I think it's Green Bay and Tampa personally.
I agree.
I think the most hype game of the week is on Monday. I think it's Chiefs.
Yeah.
And
Bills, Chiefs. Yeah.
Of the Sunday games, I think it's Bucks and Packers.
Yeah.
I like the Steelers and Browns game should be pretty good though too.
So full PPR. Yep. I wouldn't just trade McLaurin to trade him. I would trade him if I can get as you mentioned, kind of like a Gaskin, someone like that to help you with your running back position.
Yeah.
Well, my wide receiver one would rather.
Yeah. This Michael Thomas is a crybaby and he's overrated as fuck. So
big facts.
There's only 3 players in the NFL that I absolutely cannot stand.
Michael Thomas.
All 3 of them are on the Saints. Michael Thomas, Cameron Jordan, Marshawn Lattimore.
I love Cameron Jordan.
I hate Cameron Jordan.
I love him. He's so fucking funny, man.
I hate Cameron Jordan.
Pick one. AP, Harris, McKinnon. I think I'd go Harris there. They're all kind of. Yeah?
Yeah.
It's fair.
None of those guys are guaranteed volume. AP is.
Fair. Gaskin or Odell, half PPR. Give me Gaskin there, man.
Yeah, Gaskin as well.
PPR, C, pick one for flex. Edmonds, Moss, or definitely pick up Lindsay. Oof, definitely.
Yeah, pick up Lindsay for sure.
Draw Moss for Lindsay if you have to.
Play Edmonds, but if you can pick up Lindsay, I would play Lindsay over all those guys.
Cup, Woods, Amari Cooper. I would go in order. Cooper, Cup, Woods, I think. Yeah, I would definitely go Cooper first, and then Cup, Woods are kind of like back to back for me. So
I think I would go Cooper as well, but I honestly have no idea where I go with the 2 Rams receivers. I think they're
back to back.
Pretty solid games.
Tanyan, Burton, Schultz need 1 half-point PPR. I'm going with Robert Tanyan. I
would go with Tanyan as well.
Yeah. Last question. Ebron or Fant? Thank you, boys. Well, is Fant playing this week?
No, he's not. Fant is out, so you got 30 Ebron.
Ebron, there you go. No problem. Anytime, Joseph. Dan, how do you like my Lamar? Yeah, you ripped that guy. You ripped Eli off. I was pissed when I saw that.
I would do Lamar for Tyreek Hill and then just drop AJ Green personally.
Yeah, he did. He got Tyreek Hill for Lamar, and then doesn't even need AJ Green. It's a super deep league, anyways. Like, man, when I saw that, because the guy who he did it with lost Dak Prescott and panicked and traded high for Lamar. But yeah, that was a gross deal. Brady or Rodgers? Yeah, I still go with Rodgers there because they both got tough matchups, but Rodgers just looked like a better player.
Like
I still Brady against Green Bay too, though. Still Brady against Green Bay.
Green Bay's defense is not good.
I mean,
I'm gonna pick Tom Brady there.
Fair.
I actually have Rodgers ranked higher, but I'm gonna go with Brady. Not because I'm a homer, but because Brady hasn't had Godwin and Evans both healthy on the field once this season, and he does this week.
It's fair. Langdon says, sorry. Thank you, fellas. Good luck, everyone, this week. Good luck, Langdon. Gaskin or Odell? Yep, Gaskin. All right, Matt, just don't keep repeating the same question if you can help it, because I've seen you say that like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
That's just a warning, okay? Flex JT or Godwin, half PPR. I'd still go with JT.
Yeah, I would as well.
I think Juju might be the most overrated player in the entire NFL, really, eh? That's a hot take.
I mean, Juju, he hasn't really been that great for the last since 2018 with Antonio Brown on the field. Maybe Antonio Brown was right. Cover your mouth with your fucking yawn, Danny. Jesus Christ.
Right. What kind of involvement do you for? Yeah, he's pretty banged up. I wouldn't be surprised if he was used in a limited fashion, so be cautious with him.
Yeah, Sam.
Rams or Patriots, D. Yeah. There you go. I mean, is Jimmy back, right?
Yeah.
Even if he is like,
I don't know. I don't care who's playing quarterback.
Yeah, same. Okay, that. Yeah.
All right. Choose 2 for flex full PPR. Ayuk, Fulgham, Christian Kirk. I would go with Brandon Ayuk there. I know some people are high on Travis Fulgham. I'm not one of them.
Yeah, same. Ebron or Schultz? Give me Ebron there slightly. Let me see. They're like back to back for me, I think. Right now.
I would go with Ebron pretty easily, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, I have Ebron currently at 11, Schultz at 13. So, Minshew or Cousins is his week. I'd go Cousins over Minshew personally. Oh, this week. Okay. Yeah, I'd go Cousins. You go Cousins as well?
Yep.
Hunter Madison. I would go with Hunt personally, though that's a really good problem to have. What?
Yeah.
Hunt, also Fuller, Julio, CD standard. I'd go in order
Go with Fuller.
because I go CD.
In standard.
Yeah.
I don't know. Fuller's the bigger threat for a touchdown, which is what matters most in standard. So I would go with Will Fuller.
That's fair. Yvette says half PPR, flex, Crowder, Gibson, McLaurin. I would go. I think I'd go Crowder, to be honest. It's close.
I think I'd still start McLaurin there.
Yeah. I have Crowder currently at 22 and McLaurin currently at 25. So
I have Crowder at 24 and McLaurin at 21. So I think I'd go with McLaurin.
that's fair. McLaurin and Henry for Kittle, worth it. Is that Derrick Henry or Hunter Henry?
I'm assuming it's Hunter Henry because it's a tight end trade.
Yeah, if it's Hunter Henry,
then I don't hate it.
Yeah,
if you can afford to get rid of McLaurin, but I would rather have McLaurin and Henry if you don't have like the wide receiver depth, which I'm assuming you do because everyone has wide receiver depth.
Agree.
All right. You need to take a nap, dude.
Yeah, I just woke up like 30 minutes before we hopped on. I've just been unlucky like the rest of my team for wide receivers, Evan, CD, MT. Yeah, damn, that's unfortunate. Dion Lewis. Oh, what did he do to deserve that?
What has Dion Lewis done?
He was on the Pats for like 1 year. He actually played well.
Is Tyler a Patriots fan? He is, right?
Yeah. He's got Cam in his PFP.
Yeah. Claypool's good, but I think it's too cute to start to start Claypool over the other guys.
Agreed. Mostert, Montgomery, CH, pick 2. Mostert, CH for me personally.
I haven't Montgomery and CH. I have as the highest two guys. Yeah, dude, Montgomery has higher PPR upside than Raheem Mostert does.
Mostert just looked like a lot better player.
I guess, but the Rams front is no joke. So I'll go with Montgomery against the Panthers, who are missing Brian Burns and Uturgos Matos and a couple other pieces.
And Kawan Short.
Yeah, I have Montgomery in my DFS lineup.
Fair. Oh, I gotta make a DFS lineup. I have 18 minutes to do so.
Okay, I'll rip through some of these here. Okay, McLaurin for Darrell Henderson plus an ad. Oh, okay. I think I'd rather have Terry McLaurin unless your ad is like something really good. Like, I don't know. But I'd rather have Terry McLaurin there. I just lost it. Okay. Edelman or Godwin flex half PPR. I would go with Chris Godwin, and it's not even close. Your buddy Michael says, then I basically trade Lockett and Bell for Connor and Tyler Boyd. LOL, good week trading for me. Lockett and Bell for Connor and Tyler. Yeah, I would say that's probably a good trade for you. Two standard questions, wide receiver, pick 2, Scary Terry, Hollywood Brown or T. Higgins. I would go with the first two, even though I don't mind T. Higgins this week. Quarterback stream Tannehill or Kirk Cousins this week. I actually have Kirk Cousins ranked higher, even though Tannehill's a great start as well.
I have Connor or Tannehill as well. Where are we?
Ronald Jones or David Johnson is the next question. I have Ronald Jones ranked higher, so I'd go with Ronald Jones. Rojo or Debo Samuel, full PPR. I would also go with Rojo there. 25 says going for 5-1 this weekend. Thanks for the stream, guys. Good luck. No problem. 25. Have a good week. Hopefully you go 5-1.
Yep.
Ertz or Tanyan this week. I actually have Robert Tanyan ranked higher, so I'd go with Robert Tanyan.
Same.
Could you rank Juju, Claypool, and McLaurin for this week? So I have
in that order.
Juju, McLaurin, Claypool in my rankings.
I would do it in that order.
Yeah.
Let's quickly get to the super chat from Chander. Appreciate that $3 super chat from Chander. He says Drake or AJ Brown last flex in standard.
AJ Brown, Chander.
Easily. Yes. Where are we?
Luis.
White or Chark? I would go Chark there.
Yeah.
Thanks so much, fellas. Y'all underrated goats. Appreciate that, Travis. Nice seeing you back in the chat as well. Ryan says, which RB receiver would you trade Lamar for?
I mean,
Definitely
you probably need more context than that. But if you're able to get a high end RB2 like David Montgomery or Miles Gaskin or something like that for Lamar, I would probably do that, to be honest.
Agreed.
McLaurin, Marquise Brown, or DJ Chark PPR. I probably would go with Terry McLaurin there. Yeah, I think I would. DJ Chark's got some risk behind him. Marquise Brown's got a bad matchup too. I'd probably go with McLaurin. PPR, Everett or Fells. Darren Fells by a mile for me. With Jordan Akins out, Darren Fells is probably going to see 5-6 targets, maybe gets into the end zone. Bilal says, rate my team: Cam, OBJ, Devontae Parker, Mike Davis, Alexander Madison, Kittle, James Robinson, Juju Gurley, Josh Jacobs, DK, Gaskin. Dude, you have a great team.
Yeah,
like
easily.
8-team league. Okay, 3-2, but highest number of points in my league. Yeah, normally when you're the highest scoring guy, it's only a matter of time before you start like winning games. You probably just gotten unlucky so far.
For sure.
Okay, so we already answered that for Chandra because he super chatted the same question.
Yeah. Okay.
Tyler says the Pats didn't re-sign him because he sucks. Dion Lewis he's talking about. So he signed in Tennessee, and then they beat the Pats the next year, and then all he did post-game interviews was, that's why you don't go cheap. Okay, all right. So he's
that's alpha as fuck.
That's the Patriot way, dude. Like, you should know that about your organization. Coleman says, thank you, boys. Yeah, no problem, Coleman. Ahmad says, thank you guys so much. Good luck, Ahmad. Or Ahmed. I suck with pronunciation, so don't worry about that. Yeah, we signed Burkhead, who's slightly better, cheaper, and we won the Super Bowl that year. So yeah, shut up, Tyler. Your team's won 6.
Yeah, relax.
Time. You're not allowed to complain about what your team does.
Yeah, something down there.
Yeah, I haven't seen my team make the playoffs since fucking 2007. So, Kaleo, Jefferson, or Drake in standard. I would probably go with Justin Jefferson, to be honest. I don't really want to start Kenyon Drake in there. Notorious Fantasy says Skirt. What's up, Nick? Chandler says, thanks, fellas. Love the work. Thanks a lot for that, Chandler. Appreciate the super chats as always. It's Petey says, start Gibson, Freeman, or Amari, half PPR. I would start Amari Cooper there.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. But like,
yeah, relax, Tyler.
Your team, think about this. Your team is so good and so dominant that the guy that you hate is a guy that was formerly on your team. You don't even hate a player that's on your like division rival or anything. It's because your team has been so dominant your entire lifetime. It's sickening.
Dude.
Yeah. Okay. William Garland, full PPR, pick 1, Christian Kirk, Darrell Henderson, Phillip Lindsay, Deebo Samuel. I would go with Phillip Lindsay there, probably. Yeah, I think I'd go with Phillip Lindsay.
Yeah, agreed.
Bilal says, look at Notorious Fantasy. Man, so inspirational. Yeah, he's very inspirational. He inspires me on a daily basis. He's telling you to put, Nick said put that trade through at the bottom there. I don't know what league he's talking about, but put it through.
What?
Oh, in the Dynasty League.
Oh, yeah, I got you. Here, I'll do that when we get off.
Okay. I mean, he's probably got to start a guy. So that's why he's telling you to do it now.
Okay. I didn't even notice there was a trade.
Yeah, Justin Jefferson or DJ Chark. Jared, I would go with Justin Jefferson there. It's P says Gibson, Freeman. Did I already answer that? Gibson, Freeman, Gaskin, half PPR. I would go with Miles Gaskin there.
Got you, Nick.
Bow our heads in prayer for Swift to go off this week. I mean, hopefully not, because I don't own him anywhere. But yeah, I for the sake of DeAndre Swift's like talent winning out, I hope DeAndre Swift does something.
Big facts.
William Garland says Chark or Lindsay. I would go with Phillip Lindsay.
Oh, Jefferson over Chark there, Jared. Sorry. Where are we? Sorry, Chark or Lindsay. Yeah, I would go with Lindsay.
Okay, Juju, OBJ, Parker, pick 2. I would go with the first 2. Juju.
I would go Juju Parker.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Murray or Allen? Give me Kyler Murray. I'm just setting a DFS lineup right now. That's why I'm kind of.
Yeah, you're taking a while at doing.
Yeah, because I'm debating it.
I'm excited. I'm going to my one buddy's house who's who I'm playing right now, and I'm 4-1, and he's 5-0. So it's a heavyweight fight.
I like that. Here, I just set a lineup, 444 cash. It's actually a nice looking lineup. So may as well share it with you guys because you guys are listening right now. But I have where is it? Okay. All right, it's not showing up right now. but I have a nice lineup.
I have Stafford, Montgomery, Ronald Jones, Godwin, Thielen, Galladay, TJ Hawkinson, Allen Robinson, Bears defense. That's what my lineup is.
That's solid. Here, let me have PPR Sanders or CEH Godwin. So I'd go with Sanders, and then I'd also go with Godwin.
Who did the Eagles play again?
Eagles play
Oh, the
against.
Ravens? Oh, dude,
Yeah.
I would go CEH over Sanders.
Oh, yeah. I read that as fucking someone else than CEH.
Yeah.
I just
Okay, so I would go with CEH and Chris Godwin there.
Yeah, CH 100%. I completely blanked out. Get that dub. Yep. Is that yes, sir? You already know.
It is Big Mike in the back. I need to get an updated jersey, man. I want to get an all shooter like Antoine Winfield jersey or something. I think that'd be kind of dope. Hardman or Kirk. I'm assuming that's Christian Kirk. I'd go with if Sammy Watkins is out, I would go with McCole Hardman, but otherwise I'd go with Christian Kirk.
Yeah, agreed.
McKissick, Marquise Brown, or Mike Boone.
Marquise Brown.
Oh, it's Malcolm Brown, probably.
Malcolm Brown.
I would probably go with
Madison. I would go with Malcolm Brown.
Yeah. I think I'd start McKissick, dude. I think I'd start McKissick over Malcolm Brown.
Sure. Can you give me my boy Zach Moss? I'm not a big Moss
Bills
guy.
Running backs kind of suck. So
yeah, they're all kind of stinky.
You know what I can totally see next year?
What?
Nice Najee Harris in the Bills backfield. I could.
That would be so nice. I keep trying to set my fucking FanDuel, but it's not letting me. All right, Kirk Cousins. Dude, we got to do a league. Yes.
Oh yeah, we could do that for the next year when we do the listener league or something. We could do that as the prize.
100% down. You know, Tyler. Here. Would you start John Brown this week? I want to hear your other options before I make that decision personally.
Yeah, he's probably in like wide receiver 4 to 5 range for me, so I'd probably start a plethora of other guys over him. But if you're a pinch, I don't hate it.
Agreed.
Okay, Dalton, Diggs, Devontae Adams, OBJ, Woods, Boyd, Hunt, Sanders, Mixon, Carson, Lindsey, Melvin Gordon, Mark Andrews. So that's your team in a 12 or a 10-team league. I mean, yeah, your running back core is very good with Hunt, Sanders, Mixon, Carson, and Lindsey and Melvin Gordon. Like, you have a great running back core. So, I mean, to me, running backs are the most important thing in fantasy because they are the only position where you can guarantee their volume every week. And I think you have probably the best running back core in your league, I would imagine.
Yeah, I agree.
Can you give my boy Zach Moss some love, viewer, while all Bills running backs suck? Yeah, I mean, it is true. They do. I'm pretty sure Singletary's averaging like 3.1 a carry, and I saw someone tweet out that they need to bring Moss in to spell or to take over his job, and Moss is averaging 2.9 a carry or something. They're just not good.
Yeah, that's a big yikes. Do you really think it's safe to start Amari Cooper this week?
I mean, it's never actually safe to start Amari Cooper, but I do think it is. It's safer than you might think it is. If you're worried about Patrick Peterson, I wouldn't be overly worried.
Oh my God. Dude, I'm so dumb. I just put.
Have you ever set a FanDuel lineup before? I'm just curious because it's taking you
I did a couple lineups.
Oh, okay. All right. So Ingram or Ebron, thanks again and good luck. I would start Eric Ebron there pretty easily. Nick says Ari. Oh, okay. So he's answering Ari's question. Tyler says, last quick note, CEH smashes this week. He knows Bell is coming. I very, very much hope so because I have CEH in 3 of my 7 leagues. So really hoping that he does that. Do you think Giants can get Trevor? I think they should get Trevor. Whatever they do, they need to lose out because Daniel Jones, as much as I liked Daniel Jones coming into this season, he looks like trash.
Yep.
And if that's the case, you just move on from him because if Daniel Jones looks like shit, Dave Gettleman's going to get fired. And then the new GM that comes in is going to want to pick a fresh new quarterback. And whether it's Fields, Lawrence, Lance, whoever it is, Daniel Jones is probably out of there if the Giants have a top 5 pick.
Agreed. Fuck.
Okay, Henderson or McKinnon as my RB2 full PPR. I would go with Darrell Henderson there. Greg says, set my lineup. Quarterback, Andy Dalton or Kirk Cousins. I would start Kirk Cousins there. Running back, Philip Lindsay, Miles Sanders, Chase Edmonds. I kind of need to know how many you can start, but I would assume you start 2, so I'll go Philip Lindsay and Miles Sanders. Wide receiver, Allen Robinson, Juju Smith-Schuster, Jerry Jeudy, DJ Chark, T. Higgins. I'll just assume you start 2 again, and that's Allen Robinson, Juju for me. And then I would start Robert Tonyan as your tight end, and then for your double flex, I would go with Jerry Jeudy and DJ Chark. You guys still using FanDuel after their problem last week? Yes, I am still using FanDuel after their problem last week. I don't really like DraftKings personally. I just don't know what it is about DraftKings. I just like FanDuel better.
Where is it?
All the way down, dude. Keep going. Down to Jiven.
Oh, nice.
All right, pick one PPR, Raheem, Drake, or Gibson. I would go with Raheem Mostert. Reynolds says, too bad CEH doesn't call pass plays for himself, and the Chiefs can't get a push on goal line runs. It's not even just that, too. When they use when they're on the goal line, they run like McCole Hardman on like jet sweeps and like Tyreek Hill on shovel passes. Like they're like doing whatever they can not to give CEH the ball in the red zone.
I know it's so annoying.
Yeah. Do I think Andrew Thomas at 4 was a good pick? Yeah, I do think it was a good pick for what they needed. I personally would have picked a different tackle. I would have picked Jedrick Wills, who was my number 1 tackle in that class. And then following that, Tristan Wirfs was my number 2 tackle in that class. So I would have gone with either of those guys at left tackle. But from the Giants' perspective, they needed a left tackle, and Andrew Thomas was the only guy of those 3 guys that I just mentioned that played left tackle in college. So, I mean, I think he'll bounce back. Rookie tackles tend to struggle in their rookie years, and the fact that Jedrick Wills, Mekhi Becton, and Tristan Wirfs aren't struggling means they're going to be very, very good. Andrew Thomas. Andrew Thomas is the left tackle from Georgia that the Giants picked at number 4 this past draft.
Yes.
All right, I'm out, bros. Have a good one. Let's eat this week. Yes, Tyler. Let's hopefully eat this week.
Fuck. New England D.
Yep. Oh, Miami D against Joe Flacco, though?
That is fair.
I think I'd go with Miami D. They're getting sticky on the their corners were playing well, so I think I'd go with Miami's D.
Yep. I just set a final lineup, a $10 tournament game lineup.
Yeah, I'm just like making sure I don't have any like duds in my roster right now. Okay, so of my start sit decision, I think I'm going to go with Antonio Gibson over DJ Chark. In case anyone was curious, I'm definitely going to go with Antonio Gibson. I have this weird suspicion that this is the Antonio Gibson game.
Where is it?
Appreciate that, Greg. Thank you for the $2 super chat. And as always, we're more than happy to give you guys help.
I just have $50 on FanDuel this week. Also, appreciate that $2 super chat, Greg.
Yeah, if you guys haven't already done so, by the way, please hit the button that looks like
let me set my lineups.
Hit the like button. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel already, make sure you do so. And make sure you guys are tuning in for all the shows that we have every week. We're on like a normal schedule now. We got me and Tyler doing the recap show, Danny doing his waiver show, then myself doing the start sit, Mikey doing trade targets, and then me and Danny doing ranking shows. Make sure you guys are tuning in for all those, and also just comment shit. In like every little bit helps. When you guys comment, when you leave likes on the video, it helps us grow. It helps us reach more people. So even if you want to just comment good video, or like maybe you want to comment stupid video, either way it helps us.
Yeah, call me stupid.
Yeah, count how many times Danny said for what it's worth, or like some other that he says.
Or it's simple.
It's simple, yeah. Like he says stuff. Plain and simple.
Plain and simple. There it is.
Yeah.
Fuck, I need a quarterback in my one league. I just noticed now because Herbert's on bye.
Tyler said, Bush, what makes FanDuel better in your opinion? I might switch over. The reason I like FanDuel better is because mainly it's like a layout thing. It's just way easier to find things, and cash games are easier to find. And I like the way FanDuel's like lineup construction is with the $60,000 salary. It's easier to spend up at certain positions. On FanDuel, it's like you pretty much always have to spend low on quarterback and tight end on DraftKings because the salary cap is so small.
Yeah,
so
the percentage is whack.
Yeah, that's why I like FanDuel better. It gives you more flexibility in terms of where you can go with the onesies with the quarterback and tight end, because I feel like everyone on DraftKings is spending down at quarterback, so the low price quarterbacks are really highly owned every week. And I just like half PPR better than full PPR too. So
I agree with that.
Bilal says, I know you said buy low on Juju, but what do I do if I already have him? I mean, it's hard to trade receivers, especially one like Juju, who's kind of like just not playing overly well right now. So I'd probably just hold on Juju right now and hope he kind of turns things around.
Yeah, agreed.
Tyler said, oh, relax. I don't remember why. I don't see why he said that.
Yeah. Relax. I want to start Tanya, but I have Johnny, so rip the dream. Wait, I'm protected to beat Lucas in this. Oh, because my team sucks in this.
Oh, what the heck?
What?
Speaking of Andrew Thomas, Giants number 4 overall pick, Andrew Thomas is not expected to start today. Thomas has had some early struggles and was not on the injury reports. 3rd round pick, Matt Pert is expected to start in his place.
Wow.
They're benching Andrew Thomas for Matt Pert.
Yikes. Dysfunctional.
Yeah, like what the hell, dude? Dave Gettleman needs to get fired. Like that wasn't even a bad pick. Like Andrew Thomas was a great prospect.
Wait, Bush, I need to start. I have to start fucking Rex Burkhead in the one dynasty league against you because fucking Alvin Kamara and fucking Chris Carson on by.
Oh, really? The one dynasty. Oh, and Scott's Tots?
Yeah.
Buddy, I have Austin Eckler and Saquon on IR.
So. I know. It's just funny. I'm so projected to beat you like handily. It was funny when I saw that.
I'm pretty sure I'm starting Rashad Perryman in that league.
Yeah. I think you are.
Pretty sure I'm starting Rashad Perryman because like that's my only option.
Yeah, you just gotta hope for the best, eh?
Yeah. That's another thing we can count how many times Danny says in a live stream. Yeah.
Oh shoot, I forgot to finish my rankings. Whatever.
Okay. So we should probably head out of here because it is 101 currently. Peace out, guys.
See y'all.
Good luck. Thanks, Keith.
You too, Keith. All right, take it easy.
Easy.